Oh, just running out of room there. Scored 43 in the preliminary, so he's beaten that here in the final. So just running out of room. Really needed to get that one popped up. Stephen Lingard here. Inward 1.5 pike. Same dive. And a nice top there from Stephen. Really attacked that board. See here, pushed it. Got the somersault going. Plenty of time to look for the entry. Lots of 7. One judge, 6.5. That judge will be in serious trouble. Have to shout the round at the pub. Louis Fazzolari. Ooh, a nice somersault there. I don't know if he's related to Sam Fazzolari from Cobram, but beautiful somersaulting here. Good pike, plenty of time, just over rotated on the bottom. 327.7. Hudson Skinner here. 105B. Oh, and that was a lovely hurdle. Really waited for the board. Just look at that in time, just beautiful off the board. Plenty of time to look at it. Lined up, just wobbled the entry. Unfortunately, that puts him back to 6.5, 6. Just needed to get that entry, get the nice pike under the water. Vladimir Rudenko starting off with the big 405C, spinning back towards the board. Important to keep the weight over the shoulders over the board here. Oh, yeah, and he gets it down okay. He was back a little bit. But you see when he comes out, not a lot of room. He's got 1 metre to extend out. Slip through the water. 6, 6.5 there again. Brody Scapins. Oh yeah, delightful dive. Very pretty. Look at this, waiting on the end, dips the board into the water. It stops the dives. It just manages to take it down. Anything he could have had a little bit closer to the board, but a good finish on the water. I've got Lachlan Cronin here diving for Queensland. Was a Victorian, but moved up to Queensland, and he's been very impressive. In a good pike position. He was killing it in the synchronised with Vlad. Look at that pike position. Chin on the knees. Gets like a couple of few. 861.1. That's a good start. And our leader after the preliminary this morning, Shishin Lee, reverse 1.5, 2.5 twist. Just have a look at the height here when he comes off the board. He's got to get a good hurdle. Oh, he was a little bit forward, but he waited well. Such a strong diver, so much power in those legs. Good twisting position, digs for the pike. 8.5, 76.5. That'll power him out in front. That completes the first round. Dulanjan from Sri Lanka, 22 years of age. Oh, nearly gets there. just a little bit short on the reach. Just his arms when he comes through, just bends his arms here. Needs to keep them straight, really have that power off the top to throw, and just doesn't extend on the bottom. It's a big dive though, 2.5 off the 1 metre. Very important to get your backside up. Let's see if Stephen can do that. Oh, he gets there. It does, maybe just a little bit. Didn't get his arms quite extended on the bottom. It's a good tuck. Just have a look when he goes through the water here. Does he get? He's a little bit short with getting his arms through to the full extension. Louis Fazzolari, only 17 years of age. Oh, he's just dropped those legs. These boys are so powerful when they're riding that board, dipping it in the water. You see he's just dropped his legs, thrown his head back. Just needed to come out a bit later. Hudson looking to stand this one up. Lower degree of difficulty dive. Oh, perfect position. That was a nice position. Just got to get that entry. 7.5. Look at this position over the board. Very good. Just lining up. Maybe left a point out there in the pool. They can get that entry nice and smooth. Vladimir with our first back 1.5 of the event. See a few of these. Oh, very nice example of the back 1.5. It is a pretty easy dive for these boys, but it's very easy to get the somersault moving quick. It's the stopping for the entry. 7.5, that's pretty good. Brody Scapin's the front 3.5. He did a beautiful front 2.5 pike before. Oh, and he had a nice hurdle. Plenty of time, but just rolled the entry. He's grabbing that, really grabbing up on the top of the knees. And he knows he's just rolled that on the bottom. Lockie Cronin doing the same dive. The front 3.5 tuck. And he had a nice hurdle. Just reaching for the entry. See, he comes out, just puts a hand straight out and then rolls it in a bit of a pike. Shin, 33 years of age. Extraordinary. You know, so much power to be in the sport for so long. 8.5. He's a bit forward there, hanging 10. He's definitely in the twilight of his career, but he seems to be getting stronger and stronger. There he is, way out in front. 120 points. The lunge on here, back 1.5 half. And a pretty good finish there, just closing over the top. out here getting some experience, a bit of training. I look forward to seeing him in Birmingham. Stephen gets that one down as well. Good press. Controlled there, knows where he is. Just puts the boots on a little bit going through the water. Got to keep that nice toe point. That's the last thing the judges see, so they like to a nice toe point. Inward 1.5. When he's really gone for that one, though, he's really pressed the board and just thrown his chin down a bit on the takeoff, so it's moved it away. Yeah, judge number 5 didn't really like it, 5.5. Hudson's, we've seen the inward 1.5 pike. Now he's got to do the inward 2.5 tuck. Oh, and very nice. He's looking very controlled. No jerky movements or anything. He's got a good position, finishes the dive very well. He's getting through that water. Just stop it, take it down. He's got the bones of all those dives there. Vladimir Rudenko, reverse 2.5, spinning back towards the board. Got to get a good hurdle. And he's so strong. He looked like he was a bit forward, but he waited. Just that core, waiting there. I got to get the arms up. That's it. Arms right up, keep his weight back. Good kick. Does it easy. Oh, very nice. Very confident kick out. Just puts the feet there, keeps it nice and tight. That kick, look at that nose where he is. Oh, your beauty. Lockie's absolutely taken that downtown, a bit further away from the board where he'd like to be, but look at that kick and drills it. He should go top scores, and he has. The judges have given him an 8. Well done, judges. Maybe a 9 would have been good. Really stretched yourself, but anyway, we got to 8. How's that entry for a back 2.5 tuck on the 1 metre? That is a very hard dive. You see a lot of the divers doing back 1.5 pike. Back 2.5. Shishin, 305 C's, going for the reverse 2.5 tuck. Probably should be doing it piked really, but anyway. Does it easy, drops it in. Thank you very much. Walk in the park. Nice kick. Drops it in. And this is qualifying. You're going for spots here for the Commonwealth Games from Birmingham. Then we'll have the World Championships later in the year as well. Ooh, and Gulanjan had it on the top there, really quick. He's gone for the takeoff, but he's left his legs way too low. See here, pretty good, but just dropped them there. Ooh, and he didn't have enough speed. He's not going to make it. Oh, the double twister. He's in a bit of trouble on the hurdle. He was about a foot short. See here when he lands, he's not in that sweet spot you want to be, right on the end. So he's working hard all the way to get the somersault going. And just leaves it a bit lumpy on the bottom. And we got Fazzolari, the inward 2.5 tuck. Outstanding dive. Very good finish. Really waited for that one. Look at this. Good press of the board. Nice tuck position. Comes out straight up and down through the water. Hopefully we'll see some... Oh, he doesn't even get a 7. Oh, that was a pretty good effort. Back 1.5 pike. Oh, he's just left that one a bit short. As we see some of these dives, reverse 2.5 tuck, inward 2.5 tuck, you've got to really give it everything. And then the back 1.5, slow it all down. He's just left that one short. It's really finesse these dives, the lower DD dives. And that's what sometimes the divers miss. So you've got the big high DD dives you just got to go for, like this one. Vlad, front 3.5 tuck. He's got to get a good hurdle and nice tight tuck. Oh, and he's done that. You see how much he's pressed the board into the water. Doesn't really affect the performance of the board. Well, it probably does, but it probably doesn't. Nothing you can do about it. Big, strong man like that, he could tighten the fulcrum a bit, but he probably really wouldn't know about it when he's taking off. Brody Scapin's reverse 2.5 tuck. Nice. Oh, and he's dropped it in. He's been at the University of Miami in the USA. That's where he does his diving. So he's got that nice tan. He's come out here for nationals. He's been doing a brilliant job over there under Randy Abelman. Probably watching right now on the Facebook page. Oh, and Lockie. Nice tidy diver. It's just a little bit forward there on the board, but he's got so much power. He finishes these dives. Lots of time. See here, he's a bit forward. He goes out from the board. Plenty of time, reaches just too much. Oh, she's in there. Back 2.5. Very compact diver. Good tuck position. Just needing to stretch those legs, point those toes to go through the water. And there he's out in front. 120 points. Vlad there behind Lockie, 36 points. Oh, he stamped the board there, Goulandjian. Makes it hard. If you're not in time with the board's coming up as you're going down. Clashing with the board takes away all that spring. Not where you want to be. You want to be in harmony with the board. Let's see if Stephen can do it. You can hear the board. That's better. Oh, he gets it down. Seven, 6.5. So that walking along that board, it's all skill. Going to that hurdle, trying to get the board moving at the right time and then landing on it just as it's about to go down. Get maximum height out of these Duraflex springboards. Louis back 1.5. Oh, he's just gone way over there. You could just see he left it pretty high. And he was sailing over. See, he's like, left it high and whoa, pulled that one. Hudson 305C, reverse 2.5. Oh, he had it. He had that dive. He's very smooth off the board. Just the kick and the entry. Gets it into the air. Maybe just hips it a little bit off the board. So that comes as he's coming out into the entry. That the way he goes into the dive off the board. Not able to stop it. Vlad sitting in third place after the last round. Oh, powerful diver. Really waits for the board. You see that dipping it in. So much height. Only a young diver as well. 19 years of age. Expect to see a lot more of Vladimir Rudenko in the future. Brody Scapin's going for the inward 2.5 tuck. Ooh. That's a pretty good finish. Just backed it off the board. Just backed it back here. Nice pike out. Comes out and pikes it out, but just runs out of room. Had it got that up over the board a bit more. Rocky Cronin, inward 2.5. So he's done the back, done the reverse. Now the inward 2.5. Wow. Powerful diver. Right up over the board. Plenty of time. Look at that. Great save under the water. Could have easily just washed that one. Oh, Shishin Lee takes it up. Inward 2.5 pike. What a dive. Absolutely magnificent. 8, 7, 7.5s. Huge dive. Such a hard dive. We see all the other divers doing it in tuck position. Shishin comes out and just does it in pike.
Just one round remaining in the men's 1 metre final. Commencing the 6th and final round. Delanjan Fernando, 305C.
Oh, and he's just moved that one out. Dawn Jean's gone for the reverse 2.5. See how important it is to come off that board. He's just hipped it out. Makes it very hard. See here, hips moving forward. He doesn't want to be anywhere near that springboard. It's like, I'm out of here. Which is fair enough. So we've got Stephen here going for the same dive. See if he can stand it up. Oh, he's in trouble on the hurdle. Right in the corner. Had the weight not in the right spot. See this here, look at this, right in the corner. So he couldn't get his arms through, short reach. And heavy on the bottom. Oh, and the 5-1-3-2-D. Needs to work on another twist on that one, only 2.2. 7.5. Hudson going for the reverse 1.5, 1.5. Oh, a solid finish from Hudson. Thought he was a bit forward there, but he waited again. Got those shoulders back. Showing a lot here today. See there, hanging 10, but waited, didn't panic. You just clean those entries up a bit, get through the water. Oh, and Vlad going for the double twister, having so much time. Almost rolled it over. See that, really pushing down on that board. Just the heels on the bottom. Brody Scapin's the forward 2.5 somersault with one twist. Got to get this one moving. That's it. Yes, a good finish. Brilliant dive from Brody to finish his 1 metre list here at the Australian Championships. Bit short on the board, so he's had to work hard to get it around. Has a nice ability to get through the water, very clean. We've got Lockie Cronin here, same dive. Yep, and very well done there from Lockie. Powerful diver. 7, 6.5, 7s. That should keep him up there in the second position. Off a stamped hurdle, front 3.5 pike, absolutely dropped it in. Look at this, pike, and look at the finish. He did not get the best takeoff. That board was crunched when he landed on it. Oh, wonderful finish there from Shi Xin, outstanding diving, 8.58. Averaging about 4.29 there, brilliant score over the two lists. And Shi Xin there absolutely stormed it out in front to Lockie Cronin, followed by Vladimir Rudenko, who just gets there over Brody Scapins by 0.2. Wow, what a great competition there for third. And that completes the men's 1 metre springboard. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. We'll have prelims. tune in and watch some brilliant diving here from the 2022 Australian Diving Championships.